Hey, what's up, guys? So a little bit of a different video. I'm actually going to open up to you guys a little bit more, you know, my personal thoughts. So I'm going to be vulnerable. One, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank everyone that took the time to subscribe. I want to thank everybody for all the comments. I want to thank everybody for the thumbs ups, for the thumb downs. You know, I want to thank everybody for the constructive criticisms, and I want to thank everybody for the ideas and for the collaborations and all that. Doing what I do on YouTube and being able to do this has has helped me in ways you guys probably wouldn't understand. I've had very, very bad self esteem for a long time. And I look back at what I do here on YouTube and I get in shock of how comfortable and natural this feels to me now, being able to vlog for you guys about anything that I feel, whether it's a device review, news and rumors, or even opening up personally like this and being comfortable enough to kind of flow a conversation out as if I've known you guys for all my life. No, I'm not quitting YouTube. This is not a I quit YouTube video. Don't no. Um, just me talking to you guys like as if you guys are here with me, as my friends, and just hanging out and just having a conversation, even though it's one sided. So technically, it wouldn't really be a conversation if it's one sided. Um, but I got asked a very interesting question, and so I'm going to open up my brain for you guys, to get a glimpse of my world and how I view things and how I see things. Reason being is because in past videos I've mentioned that one, I'm poor, and yes, I am. I'm poor. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a gazillionaire or anything like that. I'm a poor person. I live within my means, and I live from check to check. And so, I can only afford so much things. And someone actually, asked me how come I don't sell my devices, or like, how come I don't try to get a refund if possible, and if not possible, sell it on places like Amazon, eBay, or Swappa, or any of these outlets that you can sell your smartphone and collect the money back and use that towards picking up another device. And that's a great thing. I know a lot of people do it. A lot of reviewers, some of my colleagues here on YouTube, they do that. They buy a device, they use it for a time being, and then when they want to grab a new device, they actually sell that one, through eBay or Amazon. It's actually pretty crazy, and it works. And because of that, they're able to grab new devices and be able to show you guys new devices and unbox them and stuff like that. And I could do that. I could go and sell my older devices and make money back to apply it towards a new device to sell. But I just have one problem. Well, it's not a problem for me, because it's something that I enjoy. But there's a problem to actually doing that method. And the problem to that method is that I I don't want to say I'm a collector of smartphones from Boost Mobile and from everywhere to carry, because there's devices I have that's non-Boost Mobile devices that I collect. I just I buy devices, I unbox and review them, and I find something great about each one that I buy, and it winds up staying permanently in my catalog. Um, when you look at a smartphone for what it is, most people look at a smartphone and they know exactly what it is. It's their source to connect to Facebook. It's their source to connect to YouTube, make phone calls and send short messages or text messages, share pictures with family and loved ones, chat with people. And yeah, that's the basic thought process of anyone that's going to look at a smartphone and recognize what it's for. But when I look at a smartphone, I'm genuinely amazed at this microcomputer and what it can do. How when you look back 15 years ago, how sending a letter to someone would require a postage stamp, you inking down your words on a sheet of paper, and putting some thought into it and sending it off. And today, you just easily type up an email on this wonderful microcomputer and click send and send it off. I'm generally fascinated by each one of them. Each one of the smartphones that I hold. While, I know there's people that's gone online and, like, for instance, the controversial G Stylo. I've had so many people comment and say that this phone is terrible, this phone is crap, and they hate the heck out of it, and it's this and that. And I can understand where they're coming from because this is their thought process from their standpoint. And I know some of them have unsubscribed to me and have discontinued support in my channel because I don't see it the way that they do, or I don't support the same things that they say. And like I go and I tell people, like, one video I said that if I had to choose absolutely one phone in my catalog, it would be the G Stylo, and everyone was just like, those that disagree with me really, I guess, got kind of offended. And I mean, this at the end of the day, these are just smartphones. What people like is what people will like, and what people don't like is what people won't like. But for me, I like what I like, and I use what I use. And I think one person had said it, that they enjoyed watching my videos on YouTube because I find devices that most people would say is terrible and lacking this and that, and I find workarounds to make the experience better. And I miss those days. I miss those days because today you don't really get to root your Android device. You don't really get to add a custom ROM, add custom recovery, and do all kinds of quirky things to it because majority of mid-range devices are bootloader locked. There's implementations put in to stop you from rooting, and then if you do root, you lose the ability to update your software to the latest and greatest and keep your device relevant. There's all kinds of things in place, and it just gets so tiring to have to always go back to stock, flash to the latest update, and then wait for someone to create a root method or find a root exploit to help you reroute your device again and set it up the way you used to have it. I miss those days of doing that. I miss just flashing custom ROMs just because, like I miss the days of, flashing Pac-Man ROM or, what was it, AOKP. What's some of the other ones that I liked? And there was a lot of them. There was, well, of course, Cyanogen's one of them. Paranoid Android was another one. I mean, there was just so many different ROMs that were based off of AOSP, and then you also had for Samsung devices there was ROMs based on TouchWiz that were really good, and or brought your device some features that was from a newer Galaxy device that they ported over to an outdated Galaxy device. Like, those days were awesome, and I miss those days. See, my passion for mobile technology and for smartphones goes deeper than just unboxing a phone and showing you guys what it's all about. And I think that's why sometimes maybe my videos lately is feeling a bit bland. I think some people have pointed that out, that it kind of sounds a little bit bland, is because I wish there was more I can do out of all these devices that I have. I wish there was root methods that I can find and show you guys how to root to modify your device to your liking. I wish there was custom ROMs that I can try out and have and change my experience with the device like how it used to be before. But those days are sinking fast because development is morely focused on flagship devices. Everything about the underworld of Android, customizing, custom ROMs, custom recovery, root exploits, all that stuff has gone commercialized. All that stuff has gone where it's only focused on flagships. Just like how carriers have always pushed people to grab flagships, even if you're the type of user that really wouldn't benefit of having a high-powered Android device, they would find some reason to kind of push you and nudge you into getting the latest Galaxy S or the latest Galaxy Note or the latest LG G whatever number it's going to be, or V number, whatever the V number is going to be. They always push you towards the flagships, and developers have gone commercial to only work with the flagships because majority of people are buying the flagships, and those developers that used to actually go out of their way and work with mid-range devices and figure things out have given up on mid-rangers. And of course, it doesn't help the fact that OEMs have gone out and and lock down bootloaders as requested by carriers that want these bootloaders locked down. But while I went completely left field there, with all the devices that I carry, I keep all of them because I find something uniquely special about each one of them. An experience that I have with the device that I don't want to give up, like the Sharp Aquos Crystal. Yeah, it's got some terrible points to it, but it's also got a uniqueness to it. And when I go a long period of time and not using it, and then I decide tomorrow I'm going to activate it and use it on my account, the nostalgic feeling I get, is really awesome. I dig smartphones, even though I knew that it was going to be the hamster wheel of how mobile carriers were going to make their money. Because let's face it, back in the day with flip phones and stuff like that, or messaging phones, people stuck with their phones for the 2-year contract, and carriers needed to find a way to rapidly make money. Allowing early upgrades was one way of doing it, but then with the iPhone and with Android flagship devices, people are upgrading just about every year or every 6 months so they can get the latest and greatest smartphone device, and that's really where it's at. So, but in a whole, that is the reason why I don't sell devices that I buy to review. I don't put them up on eBay and get rid of them to bring money back so I can buy something else. Is because I know that if like say like I sold my Tribute HD. Say like after a few weeks I decided to put this up on the market and sell it. I can make the money back and buy something else. And even if I bought something else and reviewed it for you guys, I would miss the Tribute HD that I would want to go and buy it back. So if it just stays in my possession, then I wouldn't be thinking about buying another Tribute HD because it's in my possession. I already have one. Yeah, it totally prevents me from bringing you guys unboxing and reviews as fast as say as some of the other guys who do that method of getting smartphones. But I like to think I can make up with it with giving you guys some insight of what's going on in the world of mobile technology, so you guys are pretty much caught up and understanding what's about to happen. Whether it's rumors of a new phone coming out, rumors of changes in plans from a carrier, a device coming to a carrier, like those types of things. Yeah, so that's me in my geeky world. So if you guys watch this, appreciate it. Thanks for watching it. And yeah, if you guys want to share with me on what you guys think about mobile smartphones and what they mean to you, that'd be awesome. You guys can share that in the comment section. I'd love to read them and get to know you guys just as much as you guys have gotten to know me a little bit more now. So as always, aloha.